a little bit of chivalry? Whatever happened to all of the nice things that men used to do instead of everyone asking us, what are you doing?
Hey, this is Raul. Please act right. So she wants to know what happened to all the romantic guys.
Okay, so this is for all of my single over 30 people. Is anybody else just over this hookup culture? I mean, I get it. I'm online, I'm trying all these things, but
I'm gonna say this because I know people that's not even in their 20s. They're not even in 20, 19. They about to be 20. They tired of the hookup culture. Yes, of course. I mean, I understand why you're tired of the hookup culture, but let's continue.
like, what happened to romance? What happened to, a little bit of chivalry? Whatever happened to all of the nice things that men used to do instead of everyone asking us, what are you doing? Can I come through? Is there any real men out there at all? I don't know. Help me out.
See, this term real man, we keep running into it. Women try to shame men, real men, into thinking that they're not real men by saying that there's something different than actual real men. There are real men out there, and those real men are just treating you as an option, not as the prize that is perceived that you are. But let's continue.
Of course, there's still some real men out here. But to answer your question, real men aren't doing all of that anymore. And I'll tell you why. Better than that, I'll let these women tell you why.
Because a bitch like me, I go on a date and I leave my wallet at home. My wallet, it sits at home. What I bring is lip gloss, a smile, and my ID. Yes, I'm gonna need a Tito's, lemon drop please, and keep them coming.
What happened to, a little bit of chivalry?
So real quick, I just want to talk to the guys real fast. I got these flowers like 3 days ago, and the person who gave them to me just gave them like this. No vase, no water, no flower food. All I'm really saying is, although the gesture is very nice and I appreciate it, no shade at all, but it just seems like a little half-assed, bring the vase, guys.
You go buy your own vase. Buy your own flower food. Get your own water from your own house. You gotta bring the water too. You know what? And this is why guys are just treating women like options. Real men, they gonna get married. They just gotta find the right one. But in the meantime, in between time, you do your thing and I do mine. That's what the dudes are saying. So in between time, in the meantime, they gonna treat you like an option, especially when you react and they see your reactions to things like this. You want a chivalrous man, and they do chivalrous things like this, and then you say it's not enough. So we're going to treat you like an option. That's what men are going to do. Real men. They're going to treat you like an option.
When you do it like this, these flowers have been dying in my house on the floor.
So I can't be with a man that makes $100,000 a year or less. I would prefer $1 million or more. And there are men for me. So if you make $100,000 a year, that's great. There are women for you, but that woman is not me, baby.
Whatever happened to all of the nice things that men used to do instead of everyone asking us, what are you doing?
If you are a boring, nice man, do not date. And don't let a woman find out that you're willing to spend money. Okay, don't date. You're boring, you're nice, and you're not shy with the credit card. You're gonna get you.
Wait.
Hold on. You know what happened to the chivalry? You know what happened to guys being nice? You know what happened to guys trying to make an honest woman out of you? You know what happened? all that was killed by women in these women magazines saying, giving you these ridiculous high standards, unrealistic Superman, man, stronger than Superman, that don't have no kryptonite. There's no such thing as kryptonite in this universe. The man is just real strong and he can just take everything, and he gonna take everything from you, and he can just put the whole world on his shoulder. And there's no weakness. He got no weakness. He just, all his weakness is just you. That's what has happened. The magazines and the women talk shows have destroyed what chivalry is, have destroyed what making an honest woman. And because guess what's happening? You are not requiring a man to make an honest woman out of you to get sex. You're not requiring a man to be chivalrous or to be romantic. The reason for romance, it was because this was the key to the woman's heart. This was the key to everything that a woman has to offer. Women are not requiring romance. They giving you everything that a woman has to offer. They're giving up all the goodies without romance. So why would dudes want to romance you? Women today are easier than women of the past. Women of the past required a man to make an honest woman out of her. So guess what? Dudes, if they didn't have honor, they taught themselves to be honorable. They made themselves be honorable, and they trained themselves to be honorable. But instead, today, you're seeing a lot of women getting dudes that are dishonorable, giving those dudes children, giving those dudes access to stuff earlier in their lives. So the dudes with honor, they got honor, but they seeing the dishonorable people getting more respected. Women say those dudes are a lot funner. They're not boring. So dudes with honor is going to bring down their honor some to be a little bit dishonorable just so they can get the women. Men do things to get women. Real men do these things to get women. This has nothing to do with what you think men are. I'm telling you what men are, what real men are. You ladies, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You are causing the problems that you are having. And I'm talking about women in general. I'm tired of this notion that men are trash. They're trash because they can be trash to get you. It's easier to be trash than to be not trash. You just give into your human nature and be trash. And the trash dudes are having people's babies. The trash dudes are in long-term relationships until she get tired of the trash dude, or she built up enough courage, or she breaks the soul tie enough because they've been having sex, and she lets the trash dude alone. So why would dudes want to be honorable today? I'm not saying there isn't any honorable dudes, but why would a dude want to be honorable when the dishonorable men get all the pleasures, all the excitement, all the dying love from the women? So no, the honorable men are going to say, no, I'm not going to be honorable. If I was honorable, they say we boring. So guess what? I'm going to stop being honorable. I'm going to be a little dishonorable so I can get the outcomes that the dishonorable do. I want children. I want access to sex. Dishonorable dudes are getting sex. What I'm saying is women need to start requiring men to be honorable, to make honest women out of them, to be chivalrous, to be romantic. But see, the problem is you need to talk to your homegirls, and that homegirl need to talk to her homegirl, and that homegirl need to talk to their homegirl. women need to talk to each other women and say, stop requiring dishonorable men around you. Stop entertaining dishonorable men. But see, the problem is you as a woman can be honorable and require a man to be honorable to you. But guess what? Your homegirl might not require that. So he'll leave you to go talk to your homegirl. The problem is there are people out there that are not requiring honor. So guess what? Why would a guy build himself up to be honorable for a woman only to talk to a woman that requires or doesn't care about your honor? This is a lot of work. Why? It's human nature. Man or female, we take the road with less resistance. So why would I take honor when all the dishonorable guys are getting babies? Why would I choose honor when all the dishonorable guys get lasting, consistent sex from women and get gawked over from women, especially the attractive women? Why would I choose honor? That's where the honor went. Women killed the honor. There's no honor anymore because women killed it. Y'all got to talk to each other. Y'all got to have some womenist circle, a women's circle to tell all the women, stop requiring men to honor them. And then things will change. But it starts with y'all. Dudes are only going to take what the defense gives them. Start requiring dudes to give you honor. Start requiring dudes to be romantic and to be chivalrous. But when you don't require that, dudes are like, why would I take that extra step? That's just more work for me. Require that extra step from dudes, and dudes will give you that extra step. Trust me, if you require it, all the dudes that don't do that extra step will miss you. And the dudes that do that extra step will appreciate you and come to you. You're only going to attract what you allow. If you don't allow it, you're not going to attract what you don't allow. Because if it comes to you, you don't allow it, that thing goes away from you. And then something else will come to you. And then you say, I allow this. And then you will get that. I'm just trying to teach you some principles. That's it. But let's continue.
Practice hypergamy. I practice hypergamy. I don't know what the fuck other bitches practice. It's when I date
Hypergamy.
men above my caliber.
She means hypergamy. She don't even know what she practiced. But good, let's go continue.
I don't date men on my same
I do
level.
too.
I'm talking about 10,000, 20,000 more than me. So right now, I'm at 70,000 a year. He got to be at 100,000. Why would I want a man that could barely provide the same lifestyle that I could provide for myself?
I'm in my feelings today because I ain't got no Valentine.
Right.
Like, hello.
Right, dudes, why she not a Valentine?
Y'all could have got me something.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all could have got her
y'all
something.
could have asked me to
Shoot,
be on Valentine's
she ain't got to
or
do
something.
nothing.
Like, I know I be mean and say y'all, but
Right.
it's Valentine's.
Forget us.
How much should your engagement ring cost?
You gonna tell
so
us,
I
right?
suggest two things. Number one, you demand a 3-carat or above ring that ranges anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000. And if he can't do that, demand a ring the equivalent price of his car. That way, if he ghosts you, you can resell that item and get back some of that lost time and start over with a new man. If he cannot afford that, think about how can he be a stable
Good luck with
future
that.
husband or father.
I'm really struggling with the idea of a relationship. Like on one side, like I really want to be in a relationship. I really want a boyfriend. I really want to be loved. I want the consistency. Then on this side, I really want to be a whore. I love the freedom that I feel. I love being able to have the freedom to hook up with whoever I want to if I choose to. I love being able to talk to men, flirt with men, whoever I want to. I love not having to worry about the drama that comes in with relationships, the petty argument, having.
Ladies, listen to me very clear. If you have this Jekyll and Hyde spirit, go seek an exorcist or a therapist or both. If this was going on in your mind, go seek professional help. Because real men aren't going to deal with this.
About how somebody else's day was. I not ready for the pressure of a relationship, but then I want to be loved. I want to give somebody love. I want to spoil someone's son. I want to go on vacations. I want to have extra babies. I want to get married. I want to buy a house. But then at the same time, that seems so boring. That seems like really boring. Like, why would I do that when I can burn the city down with my friends? Why do that when I can black out every weekend? But I'm also scared because I'm like, what if I never get in a relationship?
So you wonder what happened to all the real men who practice chivalry and doing nice things for women. Well, this was just a fraction, no, a millifraction of women answering that question for you. So if you're wondering what the men who have money and moral values are doing and where they are, they're being smart with their money and their time. And here's one right here.
I've missed out.
And they're staying away from you. Those men that you want, they're being smart with their money. They're being smart with their time, and they're staying away from you. That's why you're not meeting those men. Or that's why if you meet those men, they don't stay long. You meet them, they might take you out to try to get to know you, but they don't stay long. You have to change the way you think.
Out on good-looking girls because I would not spend. This one chick, she was like, "Yo, can we go to this one particular restaurant?" And I looked at the restaurant. I was like, "No, I just met you. I'm not going to spend $400 on the first date with you
Exactly.
just on food.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense for me, even though I have it, and it wouldn't hurt me at all." But the problem is, if I spend $400 on you today and you don't align with my vision and where I'm trying to go in my life, I just wasted money on a chick that I don't know.
Right.
And I'm like, it's not worth it to me to do that. So you can clown me.
So here's my question to you, my dear. Were you looking as diligently for a nice guy in your 20s as you're doing now in your 30s? I mean, could you imagine what she looked like in her 20s? Could you imagine how many guys she friend-zoned in her 20s?
Friend zone.
So if a real man crosses your path and he feels you're worth it, he'll take you out. Be chivalrous. Spend his money on you and treat you like a queen. However, if a man are calling you, asking you what you're doing, and can he just come over? Clearly, your value to those men start and end on the mattress. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week.
And this is what we're saying. The video is trying to take you on this journey of how men are being received by women, on how men see what women post and are making the decision to not go there. And if they go there, they have to come disrespectfully correct. If that even makes sense. They have to just disrespect a woman in the correct way. They have to be dishonorable in the correct way. Like, it's just a big problem that's happening. And it can be fixed. It can be fixed only if women want to fix it. Well, I hear people now well, Peter, men have to fix these things. Of course, men have to fix these things. But men are not complaining about there's no real women. Men just don't use that term. Where are the real women at? Come on, men are not using that term. Not because we see, quote unquote, the absence of ladylike women and honorable women. A lot of men are not seeing honorable women. I get it. But we're not trying to shame dishonorable women into becoming honorable women. I'm saying, if you want to get honorable men, be an honorable woman. Sorry. Honorable men are not real honorable men. Not the ones that try to play like they honorable. They're not going to deal with a dishonorable woman. They can get fooled by a dishonorable woman if she acts like she's honorable. But they're not going to take a dishonorable woman at face value. That's the video. That's it. That's all I got for you. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for more updates. Until we meet again.
Sweatpants, hair tied, chillin' with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that y'all take it wrong.